in a show called Looking, and
Yes.
when I was coming out, that was I watched that show. I was in love with the characters.
Was you Team Richie or Team Kevin?
Oh no, we can't answer it. I mean, we can.
I don't know. I both. I don't know.
Carmen, what inspired you to direct this film and bring it to Sundance?
Yeah, I always wanted to direct a feature. I needed a story. I saw an article in the LA Times in 2016 about an undercover police officer who was arresting men in a Long Beach Park bathroom. Around that time, I was coming out, or in the kind of in the last stages of coming out, I suppose. And I just found that I was journaling a lot, free writing a lot, and this story kind of came to me. And coincidentally, at the time, my brother was becoming a police officer.
Maria, as a person who's playing sort of a figure who's right on the periphery but still involved and invested in this world, what's it like telling this queer story?
Yeah, well, I think it's so important that it's a tight-knit family, and she's a very supportive mother, but she still has this big blind spot regarding this big fundamental part of her son's identity. And I think that that's so important because I think that's a very particular kind of fear of having support and feeling cared and loved for, and being afraid that if you expose yourself that you will betray your family, or that love will be taken away from you. So to me, it felt really important to show that it was a loving relationship just with this big gap.
The feelings that they feel for each other, this unrequited love, this inability to really have the person that you desire, that's universal. You know, families, that's universal. Having secrets, not being able to be your authentic self, that's a universal feeling. Whether you are part of the queer community or not, there's many, many people that are experiencing an inability to be authentic and to be themselves in the current climate. So hopefully this will be a beacon of hope for many people.
Whenever we bring up queer stories and queer narratives, especially right now in America, there is this looming kind of like cloud. Now, what's it like to continue to tell these stories kind of authentically and unabashedly right now as an out performer and as a burgeoning director?
I think it's very important. I think everyone should have the space to tell their truth, and I had the opportunity, and I'm really grateful. I wouldn't have happened, though, if there weren't filmmakers and storytellers before me who paved the way.